Good afternoon. Welcome in. How you doing? What the world? All right. I think I got this under control now. Hopefully you're having a good afternoon. It is, of course, crappy weather again. So no walk and talk today. Probably not going to be good all weekend for a walk and talk, unfortunately. Just sharing some links here real quick. Hi, Jay. Well, it's not a beautiful day here. I mean, it's a beautiful day for if you're a duck. And I'm not complaining. I know we need the rain. So what's going on in your neck of the woods? Alrighty. Oh yeah. Yeah, they got it passed, not by much. Of course, it didn't help that you had two people in the house fall asleep and didn't vote. What's going on? More than you want to type? Okay, no problem, bud. Oh my. This dampness is doing me in though. But we'll deal with it. Well, what do you expect? They're probably all old. Hell, this whole debate session was too much for that one guy from Virginia, and he died right after, or right before the vote was taken. Give me 1 second here. I'll be right back. All right, sorry. Welcome back, Thomas. Or welcome in, Thomas. Sorry. Why do I have an echo? There, that should fix that. Getting your parts list ready, huh? What are we making good? There's Chester. Hi, Chester. Yeah, Ryan called. He's on his way home from work. And wanted to talk for a couple minutes. So I told him I'd call him later. But as you can see, we got a bunch of kitties on the ground there sleeping. And they're sleeping with Mom. You went back down, buddy. There you go. Been picking ticks off these guys all morning. Well, all day, actually. So, yeah, you definitely want to be wary if you have animals or if you yourself are outside in the tall grass. Ticks are bad this year. So, want to make sure you're protecting yourself, checking yourself when you come back in, all that happy junk. Just waiting for the Senate to pass to get the parts. Okay. Cool. There's that daggone fly. Oh, hi, Boo. Caitlin left that open. You guys have just been going to town on it, haven't you? I think the Senate will pass it without any issues. But we'll have to wait and see. I see so many people who are being misled and believing the stuff that they're reading in these liberal papers. And none of it makes sense. But they're falling for it for some reason. And yeah. Here's hoping they come to a better understanding soon. I don't know where all these flies came from all of a sudden. I mean, they did just vote 100-0 to pass the no tax on tips law. So we'll see what happens. So what's everybody been up to? Y'all been taking care of yourselves? we want to pray for those people who were shot in DC last night. That was absolutely crazy. You just got ball tapped by back later. Don't want to scare anyone? Huh? You're not scaring anyone, Thomas. So, what else is going on? Been talking to Cindy in the hospital. I guess they're talking about putting a PICC line in to give her antibiotics and stuff that way. Which is kind of crazy to me, but I guess they're saying that it's a chronic infection now and that they've got to really be aggressive to get rid of it. Hi, Dave. This is afternoon, everybody. Do you have Christopher this afternoon, Dave? Let's do this here. But, yeah. Hi, Snow Lion. How you doing? Welcome in. We're discussing whatever you throw in chat. Chris is still at school. Hi, Jamie. Welcome in. Digging through the dirt, and we found an old bottle of model paint, of all things. Oh, my. So, Cindy, she's one of the members here. She had broken both ankles a while back, and the one was just shattered. And she's been having all kinds of issues with doctors and just not getting the treatment that she needs, and it's not getting better. So, yeah, I was after her for a while to go back to the hospital, to the ER, and she finally listened to her doctor and went in the other day. So she's been in for about 2 days. And yeah. I advised her to look into getting a malpractice lawyer. Um, well, I've had my share of bad doctors, so I understand the sentiment there. Um, but I've also, thankfully, over time, found some really good doctors too. So um, it's all about following your gut. If you don't think a doctor's doing good by you, get a second opinion. You know, all the kitties got scrapple today. Oh my. So what else is going on? Okay, apparently. No, it's still on. '61. I've only had a handful of decent doctors and surgeons. It's nearly impossible to get a second opinion here in Canada. It's hard enough to get a first opinion in Canada, from what I hear. You know, um, and of course, right on cue, there's the yawning. Sorry about that. Come on, Boo, get it. Why don't you just come get it? Trying to get Boo to come out here and. Are you gonna eat now? Okay, eat then. Oh my. Let's go look up some headlines, see what's going on. Oh my, here we go. Look at that poor turtle. It says turtle found covered in more than 1.5 pounds of barnacles and algae. Snow says in my area we have to book in advance for walk-in clinics. Let that sink in. I can't even go to a walk-in clinic because I have a rare type of cancer. That's crazy. Yeah. Our society's backwards, unfortunately. Huh. I just noticed that Ferdinand's inside the tote sleeping. She says, free Canadian healthcare is the biggest joke ever. We few remaining taxpayers pay ourselves crippled just to support healthcare for illegal aliens. I'm over it. Oh, that's what I want to talk to you about today. Let me go to my history here. So apparently, down in Florida, they had a sting. Um, it was a prostitution, human trafficking sting, and they caught 244 people in this sting, most of which were not even supposed to be here in the country. One was an ex-NFL player, a linebacker that played for Tampa Bay and Carolina, who left his 6-year-old autistic son in the car while he came in and got arrested. An executive director for the Red Cross got arrested. It's just crazy. But the operation was called Operation Fool Around and Find Out. So, yeah. He said 12 people came from 12 states to get arrested in Polk County, Florida. So that's kind of funny. Let me see if I can find that video. Hi, Ann. Welcome in. How you doing? Do you mind? Stupid fly. Yeah, it's rainy weather, but rain keeps it green. So I'm not complaining. There's the link to the news story on the Polk County arrests. It's definitely an eye opener, and it tells you everything you need to know about the border security here in the United States for the last 4 years, um, and how bad it's been. These people come over here and just do whatever they want, thinking they're going to get away with it forever because the Democrats let them. And no, we're tired of it. The sheriff's office had to, or it says North Carolina police eject gay alligator from pool deck. So this guy was making himself comfortable in somebody's pool deck and was forced to leave by the police. And it says stay indoors and enough to make people sick unless you enjoy cold and dampness. I do not enjoy dampness, that's for sure. Trump is going to Alberta, Canada on June 15th to the 17th. Nifty. Apparently, this Iranian man here holds the world's record for balancing spoons on himself. And he just broke his own record, balancing 96 spoons on him. So, yay for him. Dave, this is out your way, bud. Colorado kangaroo escapes for the second time. Let's see where that was from, shall we? A kangaroo that made headlines last year when he escaped and went for a hop around a Colorado town made a repeat appearance and was wrangled by police. Durango police said on social media that Irwin, the kangaroo, escaped from his owner's home on Monday, just a few months after going viral for a previous escape in October of 2024. Oh my, that's funny. Oh my. Miss Willow just got down and is curling up beside the bed there. So, what else is there to talk about, y'all? What do you guys want to talk about? Oh, hell, here you go, Jamie. This one's for you. Snake pokes out from under hood of Missouri woman's car. Hi, Elmo. Jamie's going to have a new friend soon. This little guy. Can you see him there? He's just chilling, looking out, looking over the hood. Like, how you doing? So here's a wild story. This young black rat snake recently popped out of the hood while Leanna Binkley of Eugene was driving her son to baseball practice. She and her son Grady attempted to chase the snake out of her vehicle, but the sneaky passenger was determined to stay and dipped back into the hood. Leanna, who is a teacher at Cole R5 in Eugene, later drove to school and enlisted the help of several teachers and the superintendent. It took some intense efforts, but the group was able to safely remove the snake and it wasn't harmed. That's kind of funny. That's awesome, Elmo. Elmo said, so it is over. Wife got to ring the bell today. She is officially cancer free. Very happy to hear that, bud. Um, Donkey escapes after Texas lake rescue, heads to the highway. Authorities in Texas said a donkey was rescued from a lake but managed to escape from animal control officers and make its way to the highway. Almost, almost said he would have left the snake there. You never heard of a serpentine belt? And his wife making him a sandwich in celebration. Oh my. What the absolute crap. Over in France, they've got wonderful things up their sleeve here. 3,076 quote Smurfs unquote come together to break world record in France. A small town in France succeeded in its third Guinness World Record attempt by hosting a gathering of 3,076 people dressed as Smurfs. The town of Landernau in France's Brittany region had attempted the world record for the most people dressed as Smurfs twice before, but fell short of the record, which was set in Germany in 2019. Oh my. Jay said, laugh out loud, you should make her a steak. Daniel says, maybe tomorrow. Her stomach gets messed up after treatment, so might have to wait about 2 weeks for a steak dinner. That's understandable. Jay says, I know how it goes. I went through it with my dad. Wait until she's real hungry. Oh my. Oh my. There's only 303 DeLoreans left on Britain's roads. That's kind of scary, ain't it? Oh my. Unfortunately, I go heavy on the ham and the cheese. I'm going to make an omelet with ham and cheese for dinner tonight. Nice. Jay says, for me, oh, you know what I like? That's funny. And it just broke loose here. Wow. We're going to fire up the heater for the first time in a while because I need to take the dampness out of here. Sorry, all the dampness just kills me. Alrighty. Well, Jamie, here you go. Since you were talking about farting earlier, this is from Funny Headlines on Instagram. It says, farting in front of a partner leads to a stronger and healthier relationship. So there you go, people. Fart in front of your significant others more and you'll have a better relationship, apparently. Jay's doing steamed veggies tonight. If I had a DeLorean, I would be trying to get it up as fast as it would go. Almost said, if that's true, Chris, my wife and I are soulmates. That's funny, bud. Oh, where'd I put that damn charging cord? Here it is. There we go. I have a USB hub ordered, so that way I can actually run a couple different things off the laptop. Whoops. Cats are looking up at me like, you son of a beach. Look at that. As long as it's been since I've had that heater running, and it just popped up and came right on. So that'll have the dampness out of here in no time, thankfully. So thank you for all of you who helped make that possible. I appreciate you. I want to make sure this is plugged in so it doesn't die on us. Alrighty, let's see what else we got going on here. This would be our parrots right here. Parrots removed from UK wildlife park after they started swearing at customers. Which one of you took your parrot to the wildlife park with you and got in trouble? Oh my. Theme parks in Japan are discouraging screaming on roller coasters to slow coronavirus spread, with one park urging riders to please scream inside your heart. Wow. This one's actually kind of funny. Man arrested for putting down fake social distancing arrows in IKEA and creating a labyrinth with no exit. Some interesting news about a couple of elephants being moved to a new zoo. Let me look that up. Outrage after Los Angeles quietly moves its two aging elephants to Tulsa Zoo. Oh, so it's actually coming to you, huh? Coming your way. Yeah, I just saw you said that got moved to your zoo. Advocates are outraged over the silent relocation of two aging elephants, Billy and Tina, from Los Angeles to the Tulsa Zoo. People have nothing better to do than to bitch about elephants, huh? Zoos are zoos. They're going to get what they. This guy. Oh, well. Sucks to be them. Here's a headline that says, Boy 9, so obsessed with gaming, he plays for 6 hours a day. Underneath, there's a picture of from The Office. It says, "Are you kidding me? That's insultingly low." Oh my. They actually have a lot more space here. They are mad because they wanted them to go to a reserve. Yeah, but you got to be careful, especially with older elephants, moving them to reserves. Um, because the hierarchy in them places are already set, you know, and you don't want them to get injured as an older animal. You know what I mean? Alrighty. Says here, women's soap, lavender, melon, and berry. Men's soap. There's soap that makes you smell like gunpowder, campfire, and whiskey. Huh. Definitely, I enjoy all three of those smells at different times, I'm sure. Does anybody watch Adam Rose on YouTube or Instagram? You wake up smelling like that every day. poor guy up top, the first one just gets nailed with the hood of the car. So, oh my. Let's see what else we can find to talk about. Has anybody been following the Sean Combs, the Diddy trial at all? Because that's some crazy shit there that's come out. Apparently, Diddy was getting his happy meds, and they were shaped like Obama's head. Did anybody see that? Oh yeah, Jack. Jack says I just made a spot for my cats that blew their mind. Awesome. Here, send me some pictures to that email there, and I'll show them. If you want to share it, Jack, I'll show the pictures on the screen up here. Yeah, I thought so too, Snowline. The Obama pills. That's taking it a little farther, don't you think? But apparently he was blackmailing Obama into pardoning some of his friends. I mounted it over the spot they lay, so it is a small cave that they can go under. Awesome, Jax. As you can see, I do have a bunch of cats here, and there's some you can't see. Fluffy is in this one. Yeah, we have about 30 outside cats here and 3 inside cats. Let's see. CNN's trying to charge me for looking at their damn shitty articles. That's an interesting description there, Jack. Jack's Law 2.0 says, have you ever tried simply turning off the TV, sit down with your children, and hitting them? That's funny. I have one child. She's 25, so she's grown, and she's gotten her ass whooped when it's warranted. So it's a quote from Bender. Ah, okay. From oh, damn it! I can see Bender's face, but I can't think of the damn cartoon. It's funny though. Yeah, my brain doesn't work too good some days. Today's one of those days, unfortunately. Futurama, that's it. The old doctor. But yeah, no, the cats have full bellies. I came out and fed them right before we went live, and so now they're all passed out and just vegging out and letting me do what I do today. So I think I'll start doing this more often. Oh yeah? Probably Hulu. I think Hulu bought um Fox out, didn't they? Excuse me. see here. What's everybody's favorite animated series? Um, well, my cats have their own weed. This one's empty, but yeah. This, and where's the cat crack at? Katie must have moved it somewhere. They have this stuff called cat crack that you can get. And oh my gosh, your cat will go nuts on it. It's great. Sadly, a plane crashed in San Diego. Jay says probably F is for Family and Family Guy. I like American Dad too. Yeah. My favorite Family Guy episode is the Petarded episode. Do you remember that one? That was good. So the new Pope did his first mass the other day. And did anybody catch the one really crazy thing that he said? Because he said something really, 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 really crazy that just like blew my mind that he even said it. But he called Mother Mary a god. Huh. Cool. But yeah. Um Hi Ruth. I saw you put out another video today. I didn't get a chance to watch it yet though. Let me go here and pull that up. There you go. You can go watch Ruth's video. She made some resin coasters. Cool, Jacks. As long as you're having fun, bud. Angria Yeti says, "Ladies and germs, I officially have central AC. Also, when exactly was the last time the Pope was relevant?" Well, unfortunately, to Catholics, he's always relevant. And yeah, they follow some crazy doctrine that he sets. Bruce said I just put that one up an hour or so ago. Yeah. Yeah, it'll make a big difference for you, Yeti, having central AC. So, what else we got going on here? Here's where to pick your own strawberries in and near Lancaster County. All right, let's see where they're telling us to go. Lancaster County's first fruit of 2025 has arrived this year. Strawberries dodged cold snaps and heavy rains. Now they need sunshine. Several pick your own strawberry farms throughout the county open this week, with more opening Memorial Day and later, depending on the varieties, the weather, and supply. Berry picking should continue for at least a month at Everfresh Produce near New Holland. No, I'm not going all the way down there. Um, $6 a pound. Holy crap. That's crazy. We always buy ours by the quart. $6 per quart and $20 per 5-quart bucket. Up here in Marietta, they got a place you can get them for $3.75 a quart. That's cool. Dang, $7 a quart at this one place. That's unreal. We'll be going to get our strawberries here soon. We're going to start making strawberry jelly soon. So if anybody wants homemade strawberry jelly, let me know and I'll work out the prices and stuff. Um, it's going to be on the expensive side, but it's probably the best strawberry jelly you'll ever buy. It's won first place in 3 different states, state fairs: Alabama, Pennsylvania, and I forget the third one. So, but yeah. We might have to end a little bit early, guys and gals. I'm sorry, my back is killing me from this dampness. Trying to stretch it out a little bit. Anybody have any big plans for Memorial Day? Fantastic Planet should propose the strawberry jelly to nouns. Yeah, what the world? Okay. Interesting. Okay, so this is actually reporting to us. It says here, um, this is from Click on Detroit. Group finds father, son credible in Monroe County Bigfoot sighting. I had a grapevine in our backyard years ago, and since I don't make wine, I made lots of jam instead. Very nice. Monroe, Michigan. An organization has found that a father and son who reported seeing a Bigfoot in a marshy area of Monroe County are credible. Huh, I haven't been to Michigan lately. uh, Fantastic. It seems that your spell checker got you, huh, bud? Welcome in. How you doing? Good to see you. It says 47-year-old man and his 12-year-old son were bow fishing around 11:30 a.m. Sunday, May 18, 2025 in the area of I-75 and La Plainte Road in Monroe. They were in a wooded area behind the Monroe County inmate dormitory facility and near a quarry, according to the report. It's illegal to hunt there, but fishing is allowed. Interesting. 100 yards into the marsh, the dog scared up something that was bedded there, the man told BFRO. Trees were shaking. We thought it was a group of deer. We continued on 200 more yards to the creek basin in the marsh. Around that time, the man and his son heard sirens, so he stopped to pull out his earbuds and listen to the police scanner app on his phone. All of a sudden, I heard a rustle in a tree to the left and a huge thud hitting the ground from the tree. A big heavy animal hit the ground and crouched and started moving towards me through brush. My dog fired off from the right of me toward the creature. The dog almost got to it, but the creature shot off extremely fast through trees and brush. The dog chased the creature up the slope and over the train tracks. I then called for the dog to come back. Oh, okay. Send it to me in an email, please. Here is my email. If you shoot it to me there, I will go and check it out later. So, but apparently I was up in Michigan and didn't even know it, guys and gals. Oh shoot. Oh man. Sorry, y'all. Oh, an update on my shoulder for you. So I took and finally got my approval to go get my shoulder surgery done finally. And yeah, now my surgeon left the practice. I'm like, come on, man. So now I gotta wait to see where he lands before I make plans to have surgery again. Which is good. My body needs to break anyway. So yeah, we have a parade here every year for Memorial Day, so we'll probably go to that. If we do, I'll get video. I'll make sure I take this stuff to make sure that we don't run out of battery power. But yeah, try and stretch this back out a little more. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys and gals. I gotta cut this short. Um, yeah, I'm gonna go take some meds and lay down, try and get my back to calm down. I apologize. I hate doing this when I have to cut it short, but I just can't concentrate. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for hanging out. If you're new here, please come back and check us out again when I'm actually better um, and not being such a dote like I am today. And yeah, I will see you all 7 a.m. tomorrow morning, bright and early, as long as this calms down and I can actually do it. So, but yeah, thank you. I appreciate you. And yeah, have a good evening, everybody. We'll see you later. Peace. We're out. Thanks.